class. Hello, I am Zhang Li, a lecturer in tea art and tea culture from the School of Agricultural Engineering of Guangxi Vocational and Technical College. In this part of the course, I will introduce to you the processing techniques and appreciation of the 6 basic categories of tea in China. In the first chapter, let me share with you a green tea with the longest history in Chinese tea drinking. It is processed from fresh leaves by spreading to cool, inactivating enzymes, rolling and drying, etc. First of all, in the making of green tea, the first step is picking fresh leaves. Tenderness and time are the 2 key factors. Single buds or one bud with one leaf are the best. Green tea is also classified into pre-Qingming tea and post-Qingming tea, before and after the Qingming festival, with pre-Qingming tea of the top quality. After fresh leaves are picked, they must be spread cool on the shelf for half an hour to let moisture evaporate. Allow certain leaves with hard, brittle stalks to turn from fresh green to dark green, and basically wear the glaze of the leaves with floral or fruity fragrances in the process. Spreading not only dehydrates physically, but also includes a process of chemical changes in the contents, which is the basic process for making high-grade, quality-famous green tea. Next is the most important process for green tea, which is enzyme inactivation. It utilizes high temperature to quickly deactivate the activities of various enzymes in fresh tea leaves and fix the green color in the fresh leaves to maintain the clear tea and green leaves. Qualities and characteristics of green tea. The quality of leaves for enzyme inactivation is an important factor in determining the quality of tea. There are 2 methods to determine whether the enzyme in leaves are properly inactivated. Firstly, represent by the appearance of leaves. Secondly, represent by the weight loss rate or water content of leaves. Next is rolling. Reduce the area of tea leaves through kneading and twisting, and roll them into strips. The process that damages tea cell tissue and spills tea liquid is called rolling. Rolling is a rather important process for shaping green tea. The force used in rolling should be light first and then heavy, and pressure should be gradually increased. And when tea liquid precipitates, it is moderate. Avoid using excessive force. The final step is drying, which involves baking well-kneaded raw tea with high temperature and rapidly evaporate moisture to achieve a certain degree of dryness. It is also a key process that determines the quality of tea. Tea cannot be dried at once. It contains 2 processes: first baking and final drying. During the process of drying, one must base on the changes in tea to carefully adjust the temperature. In the first drying, the temperature of the fire should be higher, and in the second baking, the temperature should be lower, to promote the forming of tea color, aroma, and taste. In the third drying, the temperature should be set at 70 to 80 Celsius degrees, and it normally requires 2 hours to bake until the leaves are dry enough. So, the process of green tea. Initial making is as follows: fresh leaves, spreading, enzyme inactivation, rolling, drying, spreading to cool, full fire until raw green tea is formed. Finally, everyone, please write out the most important step in the techniques for green tea making and what are the points for attention in this step.